Hey guys, it's Matt Shu from Upright Health, and today's video is going to be only 2 exercises to help you improve your shoulder and your hip mobility. The reason I'm making this is because when I am taking care of my son in the daytime, I often find myself with only about a 20-minute stretch of time where I can do something to help my body feel better. So if you find yourself in that situation, you've only got, say, like 7 minutes, then you can pop in a video like this and just work on 2 exercises that'll help you with something that is challenging for you in your body. It's always important to be working on improving something whenever you have free time so that your body is getting good positive stimulus to get stronger or more flexible. Otherwise, you're spending all day stuck in front of a computer in a hunch, and you're just getting worse and worse and worse until you find, fast forward 40 years later, your body just doesn't move the way you want it to. And for those of you who have been watching the Upright Health channel for the last few years, you may notice that I'm in a new place, and that's because I have moved. I did announce this on the community tab on YouTube, so check out the posts there. I will link to it down in the description box where I occasionally post, and I will occasionally also be posting to Instagram little updates about what's going on, where I am, the beautiful stuff I'm seeing, and the exercises that I'm doing to help my body continuously get better. I'm very grateful that it was even possible for me to make this move, and the difference it's been making to my mental health and physical health has been pretty phenomenal. If you want to support this channel in the future, be sure to check out the description box for links for ways that you can do so. Now, let's get into the 7-minute workout that's going to help your shoulder mobility and your hip mobility. All you're going to need for this workout is a little bit of room on the floor and maybe some yoga blocks or some pads, something that you can just slide under your heels so that you can sit into a deeper squat. And I'll explain that in a second. So go ahead, gather your things, clear some space, and get ready. We're going to start off with our pads or our rocks. We're going to put them under our heels. You're going to start by standing, and then you're going to slowly start to lower yourself down. When you do this, if you feel yourself shifting your butt way back, I want you to actually try to keep your weight more onto the balls of your feet. Wherever you feel like, oh, at this depth, I want to rock way back or fall over, or my knees feel like they're going to explode, that's a point where you're going to want to stop and go up a little bit. You may want to hold on to a chair or the wall, something to help you balance, sticks, broomsticks, ski poles, and just work on getting a little bit lower and lower and lower without feeling yourself rock way back. We want to learn to put a little more weight into the front of our feet. Okay, so we're doing that for 40 seconds, just slowly working on holding a position that's challenging. Then, you can actually stay on the rock if you want, but I'm going to go here, and we're just going to put one arm behind us and just push down into the ground, thinking about opening up the front of the chest. You don't have to get super aggressive about this. Just hold that position, feeling for muscles in the back, between the shoulder blades, and then also feeling opening in the front of the shoulder and even in the biceps. If you can open it up even more, really trying to open up the front of the shoulder. And then we'll switch to the other side. So, again, one hand down. And there's our timer. So if you lift your butt up higher, it's going to force the muscles of the back of the shoulder to work a little bit harder. It's also going to stretch out the front of the shoulder more, stretch out that chest area a little bit more, but you just go to where you can comfortably go or uncomfortably go. Just, you don't want to be gritting and killing yourself to do it yet. Over time, as you get more familiar with how difficult stretches are supposed to feel and what intensity you can safely tolerate, then you can of course go into greater levels of discomfort. But when you first start, please go gentle and gradually increase the difficulty. Alrighty, that's 40 seconds. And then we'll head back to the rocks. So again, I'm keeping my weight a little more forward onto the balls of my feet, just gradually sinking down, being mindful of when I try to cheat back. Okay, now One of the ways you can play with this is also toeing out. So I've been experimenting also with leaning a little bit to one side or the other. That can really help open up some of the deeper stuff in the groin and the high hamstrings. So if you're playing with this, you want more hip mobility, try going to a side or the other side, okay? And that's our timer for 40 seconds. Going back here. And here we go. So, since this is the second round, you can maybe try to go a little bit farther than you did the first time. You could maybe try to lift your butt up, squeeze your glutes a little bit more, turn this into more of an exercise for the entire back of your body, or just stay here and hold it. Just make sure it feels active. You don't want to be sinking into this. Keep active, keep the muscles working to open up the front of the shoulder and the chest. And switch it up. Waiting for our timer here. There it is. If you want to get jiggy with it, you can always experiment with your angles. Think about what you would do if you were in a dance fight and you needed to get a different angle. Would you be able to support it? If not, why not? And can you get better at that position? Alrighty, and then back onto our bricks, blocks, rocks, whatever, and just going to wherever you can go. Again, if it's shallow, if you can't go super deep, it's only right here, that's fine. Just do repetitions, 40 seconds of repetitions, it's totally fine. Or if you want to get deep into it and really explore some of those gnarly bits, work on it, stay low. Wiggle side to side. Don't let yourself slide back. Keep your weight a little more forward. Don't let your knees explode, of course. If it feels too intense, come up. Use things to help you get used to the position you're working on. Okay. And if your quads get tired, that's a good sign. All right. And opening up the front of your shoulder, your biceps, working the back of your shoulders. I find just being slouched over a laptop always gets my left shoulder really cranky. My right shoulder gets kind of cranky, unstable in a different way, but left one gets cranky. Alrighty. And to the other side. And this time we're just working it, working it, working it. And I think that timer is actually going to cheat us a little bit, so we'll hold it a little bit longer after it goes. All right, so let's call that 40. So that's it, just 2 exercises that you do for a couple rounds. Get your shoulders open, opens up these tight muscles in your biceps and chest. It also helps you improve your hip mobility, gets you deeper into a squat, helps you explore tight areas in your inner thighs. Again, experiment with the angles. I've found, especially with this little rock trick, just moving around and exploring how I load and making sure that all my positions are voluntary and intentional makes a big difference. There are positions where I feel like my body immediately wants to cheat and move out of. Positions where I want to open up and just slide to one side, or I want to get more hip extension, or I want to move my knee out. Anytime you feel yourself do something unintentionally, you want to explore that, figure out why that is, and see if you can build the strength to control it. See if you can develop a calm sense of control that'll help you control that position. If you're looking for more ways to help yourself, check out our do-it-yourself programs at uprighthealth.com/DIY. If you liked this video, make sure you add this to your favorites, bookmark it, watch it over and over and over again, share it with someone you know who needs some help with their deep squat and their shoulder mobility, and tell them to subscribe since I know that you already did. And as always, I hope you remember that pain sucks. Life shouldn't.